Our Muslims friends say Jesus is just a prophet, he never claimed to be God. Let's check this together. If we go the Quran, chapter 57 verse 3, we read, "He is the first and the last." Now let's see who is the first and the last in the Bible. Revelation 1 verse 17 we read, "And when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead. But he laid his right hand on me, saying to me, 'Do not be afraid, I am the first and the last.'" Here we can see Jesus claiming he's the first and the last, just like Allah did in the Quran. Jesus even said in verse 10, "I am the Alpha and the Omega." But if that's not enough to convince you, let me show you our God himself. The God of Moses, calling Jesus God as well and Lord. Hebrew 1 verse 6 to 10, but when he again brings the firstborn into the world, he says, "Let all the angels of God worship him." And of the angels he says, "Who makes his angels spirits and his ministers a flame of fire." But to the Son he says, "Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. A scepter of righteousness is the scepter of your kingdom. You have loved righteousness and hated lawlessness. Therefore God your God has anointed you with the oil of gladness more than your companions. And you, Lord, in the beginning laid the foundation of the earth, and the heavens are the work of your hands." Here we can clearly see God using the words God and Lord when he addresses his Son Jesus. So the Son is the first and the last, and also God, which is confirmed by God himself. Furthermore, we all know from the Quran and the Bible Jesus is the final judge. John 5 verse 22. "For the Father judges no one, but has committed all judgment to the Son." This passage also warns us if we dishonor the Son, we also dishonor the Father. Verse 23, we read, "That all should honor the Son just as they honor the Father. He who does not honor the Son does not honor the Father who sent him." If God honors and considers his Son Jesus as God, why did Allah say he doesn't have a son in more than 13 verses in the Quran like this one in chapter 17 verse 111? And say, "Praise to Allah, who has not taken a son and has had no partner in his dominion, and has no need of a protector out of weakness, and glorify him with great glorification." Allah denies that he has a son, and this is why we can say without a doubt that Allah and God are not the same, because the Bible teaches us whoever denies the Son of God is the Antichrist. 1 John 2 verse 22 to 23. "Who is a liar but he who denies that Jesus is the Christ? He is Antichrist who denies the Father and the Son. Whoever denies the Son does not have the Father either. He who acknowledges the Son has the Father also." As you can see, it's crystal clear. Jesus is God. God himself confirmed it. But Allah and Muhammad deny it despite all the warnings from the Bible. We don't know who this Allah is, but certainly he's not the God of Moses, and certainly Muhammad wasn't heavenly inspired.